wondered where the wealthy put their money, it's not just in stocks or savings accounts. Today, as an investment banker that works with the top 1%, I'm pulling back the curtains on the alternative investment the rich have been leveraging to build and preserve their wealth. From venture capital to art collectibles, these are opportunities that you might not have considered, but trust me, you definitely should. If you're new to the community, I'm financial Jennifer, an investment banker, a chartered accountant, a chartered stockbroker, a licensed dealer in the Nigerian market, but most importantly, your money cheerleader. On this community, we are all about investing, growing together, securing the bag. I know you love those kind of things, so hit the subscription button right away. Welcome to the family. Number one alternative investment is investing in movies. Nollywood no small oh. Yes, you can invest and make money from movies without being part of the crew. Before we continue, let's talk about investment risk in general. Yes, these alternative investments are going to make you a lot of money, but you already know the golden rule with investing. The higher the returns expected, the higher the risk level for that particular investment. If you are new to investing, you may be better off learning the ropes with investment like money market mutual fund, investing in government bonds, because although some of these alternative investments would work for you, some of them are better fit for more experienced investors. I just thought that you should know that, because trust me, with some of these investment, it could be 50-50. Let me give you an example with the last movie investment we did. So when we got the proposal, it was a beautiful one. It's supposed to be a Nigerian movie that is going to be acted in different countries, right? It goes across different countries, right? The prospect seemed very amazing. I think there are even some government bodies supporting and all that. But then we started getting updates on visa issues. Some of the actors, the actresses couldn't travel because they couldn't get visa to the countries they were meant to shoot. So many stories. In fact, today, 1 year later, they've not shot that movie. These things can happen and they are unpredictable. But don't worry, don't be scared. Let's talk about investing in movie. So when it comes to investing in movies, people pull funds. There are individuals that can single-handedly, I think, sponsor a movie. Alternatively, people can bring money together. It could be a Netflix film. It can even be a movie on YouTube. People can pull funds to invest in this. There was this particular movie, Black Book. You know Black Book? Yeah, I was reading something on it. That movie was funded, partly funded by people, like by the public. I was reading a report from one of the cooperatives out there. They put money together, people invested in it, and I think they made as high as 50% returns from that movie, and the movie did pretty well, so it worked for them. Some of the risks involved in this thing, like I said, some things can be unpredictable. For instance, you can produce a movie with the expectation that it's going to blow up, it's going to do well. It might not. It can come to the public and flop. It can come out and it's not well received, right? So the level of returns you expected may not happen. I know that some people produce and sell to Netflix or sell to some of these streaming platforms or just post on YouTube, and some of them do relatively well. But these are the things you should have in mind, that it might not come off as expected. But I know that some people also offer the opportunity of a fixed return, that they can tell you that this movie, you are going to get like 50% of your money, 30% of your money, where some will be like, no, you are going to share whatever the proceeds for the movie is. So it depends on the agreement. With this one, I strongly advise that you know what you are doing before you go into it. Either you work with experts in the industry or like people that come together to put together. That way you are reducing the risk. Yes, the last one we didn't even go as planned, because the funds that were supposed to come in since is still dropping in trinkles because the movie didn't go as expected. But in the future, because I get coconut head, because I'm still going to consider movie investing in the future, but maybe on a different scale, because trust me, it's actually something I think that has the potential to make a lot of money for people. And our movie industry, just like our music industry, is actually growing, is blowing up, right? I feel like if you can withstand the risk and if you have what it takes, you could position. I know in the past I used to think of coming together as a community, like pull funds together and do it, but with the experience we had, but anyway, now we know better. I know we'll definitely do better. If this is something you think we should even consider, let me know, because me, I'm playing very, very safe these days. Oh, please, if you don't like this video, please hit the like button. It means so much to me. Thank you. Have you done that? Okay, let's move on. Number 2 alternative investment that the wealthy people do a lot is venture capital. This involves investing in startups with high growth potential. Let's paint a picture with one of the most successful venture capital projects in Nigeria here, the Paystack story. In 2016, Paystack became the first Nigerian company accepted into the Y Combinator Startup Accelerator. They received early stage funding of about $120,000 for 7% equity. Over the years, they attracted more investment from other investors. The American wonder that then happened in 2020 when Stripe acquired them for how much? Guess how much? $200 million. Now come, let's do the calculation for the investors together. So that 120K that got 7% stake in 2016, 4 years later, after being acquired for $200 million, my brothers and sisters in the Lord, the investors likely walked away with about $14 million from a 120K investment. So hey, I know in your head you're already pressing calculator from how much you're going to make yourself. Slow down small, because remember what I said about this investment and the risk. They higher the potential, they higher the 10x, the 100x, they higher the risk level. Let's look at some data. According to Harvard Business School senior lecturer Shika Ghosh, about 3 out of 4 VC-backed startups never return investors' capital. What does this mean? This means the capital you invested, it done gone, otilo. Report has it that only 10 to 20% of VC investment deliver significant returns. So in your head now, if VC investment is very risky, why do the rich invest in it? So venture capital is a game of outliers. A few big wins like the Paystack story, the flutter wave, can cover so many losses. So the way they look at it in their head, if I invest in 10 investments and only one of them do well, it's going to cover every loss I'm going to incur from the rest. So let's look at that Paystack own now. So they told us that they invested $120K, right? Now, assuming the investor did 10 companies, $120,000 each, that's likely $1.2 million, right? So for this investor now, even if it's only one, that Paystack that did well and the other ones failed, Paystack gave them about 14 million. So it's more than times 10 of the 1.2 they invested in all of them. Yeah, that's how they look at it. So while traditional VC investment structures might require significant capital, there are platforms coming out today that could allow smaller investors to key in. But my opinion is, if you're a beginner investor, VC may not be ideal for you unless you are going through a syndicate or something like that. Number 3 alternative investment is commodities. So with commodities, you are investing in physical goods like soybean, maize, oil, rice. I know the experience many of us have with this kind of investment is the normal storage one we do, where we talk about storing palm oil and all. By the way, we have detailed videos in this community on those ones, right? But you can actually trade commodities just the way you trade other financial instruments. These are essentials to Nigeria economy. The Investment and Securities Act 2025 aims to enhance the regulation of commodities trading, encouraging investment in agricultural production. With the right knowledge and partnerships, investing in commodities could be a nice addition to your portfolio. Rich people know this and they invest in it. You can consider it as well. I know there are platforms like Afrinvest that have opportunities for retail investors to key in. So you can check out their platform, download the app, take time to understand how it works and see if it's something you would love to do. It's good for diversification and it's a good hedge against inflation. What do you think? Do you think it's something you want to explore? Number 4 alternative investment is real estate. Not just in Nigeria, real estate for tourist purposes. Some of us already have investments in real estate. In fact, where are my fellow FinTribe estate investors? Okay, so earlier this year, our community members, we launched a real estate project and it was sold out in no time. And to think that that project, the idea started from this our YouTube community. In this channel, we know small. I really love that we are going beyond being just an internet community to being actual co-investors. Don't worry, if you miss FinTribe Estate Phase 1, just prep up for Phase 2. So let's talk about the unique way rich people are exploring real estate. Yes, just like us, they are investing in real estate for rental income and capital appreciation. But they are paying attention to tourist zones, not just within Nigeria, but outside the country as well. So the last time FinTribe, that's our financial community for women only, where we save and invest together. So sometimes we travel out for tours together. So the last time we went to Rwanda, one of the financial women was like, Jenny, I'm not just here to look around. I came here to inspect properties. And she did. Properties in Rwanda. Let me warn you, in this our community, one thing we will keep doing is co-investing, because I know sometimes for some people, maybe they don't have enough money, or those that even have the money, they don't have enough information, enough time to do some due diligence. That is where the power of community comes in. I've told you last year when we did this whole idea of even doing real estate together, where I came together with some of my friends, like 10 of us. We saw a very nice property. I couldn't afford it alone. I involved them. We bought into it, and it has been a nice one. The same thing with the Finchap estates we did. See, that is one powerful way people are making money. But some of us want to be doing solo this thing. Hold on for me, in this community, so far you're a part of this community, a member of this channel, just hold on. The more I see some of these opportunities, take time to do the due diligence, see they are nice. I'm going to inform us for those interested to key in. Tourist attraction investing, it must not be outside Nigeria, even here in Nigeria. Let me even give you gist. So sometime last year, my friend and I, we wanted to check out some property in Enugu. Then they told us that there is land actually, that is about 800k or something. But then we didn't proceed as at that time. Small things started to happen in that zone. You had the landmark is going into some states, Port Harcourt, Enugu. Hey, I heard that it's even close to where they want to stay or something. That land they told us 800k, now it's over 1 million. No, and nothing has happened there. But I believe that people are already seeing it. Oh, if this organization build a resort here, it's going to draw attention. And I see the government in the state trying to do some things, to bring in external people into the state, to encourage tourists to come to the state. These things would help to push land prices or land appreciation in those states. So yeah, in case you don't already, you should consider real estate as part of your portfolio so far you can afford to. And like I said before, when opportunities comes for us to key in together, I will definitely inform us. Would you like that? Let me know in the comment section. Number 5 investment they reach also explore is art collectibles. The African art market is projected to hit a staggering $1.5 billion by this 2025. And one thing we do as financial people is to key in and position for opportunities. The truth is that I'm not very informed when it comes to investing in art. I have zero eye for art. I don't even know what is good and what is bad when it comes to a painting. I won't lie, I don't understand it. Sometimes when people are like, oh my God, this painting is so fine, I don't see what I see. Me on a novice, I don't know. But the fact that I don't understand art or I have eye for art appreciation, it doesn't mean I won't make the back from it. Although I do have a principle, if I don't understand something, I'm not investing in it. Probably why I don't invest in art yet, but who knows? Nobody knows about tomorrow. A senior friend of mine was telling me the day she visited one of her mentors, and there are so many beautiful art in the place. The owner of the house was giving her a tour, telling her the prices and value of some of the artwork there and all that. She was amazed. I'm like, oh my God. The thing is that if a thief enters that house, if they see those things, they wouldn't know how valuable they are. They feel they carry rubbish thing, not knowing that there are millions of dollars hanging in the wall. Not everybody understands this, but the few who understand it, the rich who understand it, they make money from it. So if you're an art person or you find it interesting, you even understand it, maybe you want to start checking it out. Maybe you want to start betting on some of the up and coming artists that their work is still relatively affordable. You don't know where they're going tomorrow. So tell me, are you ready to play like the rich? Which of these do you think you would explore if you have the opportunity to? Or in fact, which one are you going to explore next? And like I said earlier, if you're a beginner to investing, I think you should start first with other basic investment like mutual fund, bonds, stock. Those are well suited for you. Over time, you can graduate alternative investment. And of course, in our Wealth Builders Academy, which is a 3-week online program where I hold you by the hand and guide you through different traditional investments. If you are someone that needs hand-holding when it comes to investing, you should not miss this academy. I'm going to leave the link to register in the description. And then, of course, some of the investments, we've discussed them more in details where I share my screen, show you how they are done. I'm also going to leave them. So you go to the description now, watch the videos. I will see you there.